Okay, it's 10:02. We'll go ahead and start this meeting of the Special Sign District Advisory Committee. Rod, if you'll take it away.
All right. Call roll and introduce.
Oh, we got to do the roll call. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the roll call first. Murphy, say present.
Murphy Webster, present and accounted for.
Todd.
Present.
Vice Chair David Dumas, present.
All right. Good morning, everybody. It is December 10th. This is the Special Sign District Advisory Committee. I am Scott Roper, the supervisor of the sign review and inspections team of the Planning and Development Department. Today we have two CA cases. The first case is case 2410280019 for 750 North St. Paul Street, Downtown Special Provision Sign District. The second case is case 2410290011 for 2100 Ross Avenue of the Downtown Special Provision Sign District. Case 1-2410280019 is an application for a certificate of appropriateness by Josephine Gonzalez of Pattison ID for 82.2 square foot LED illuminated middle level flat attached sign at 750 North St. Paul Street on the northwest elevation. This is located in the Downtown Special Provision Sign District, Central Business District, Subdistrict, Area 1, PD 708, Subdistrict 1. The proposed sign is the 82.2 square foot middle level flat attached sign composed of backlit channel letters mounted on a backer panel with reverse lit channel border on a northwest elevation bearing the name Meyer. Applicable code sections met 51A-7.900 downtown SPSP. The purpose statement, as you're familiar with. We'll slow down. Are you? Our internet here is slow for everybody that's virtual. Is it lagging for you?
We're good.
No, not
Okay.
at all. It's good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure they're seeing what we're seeing. The location of the subject site. The subject site is located in the Central Business District of the downtown area. The site is approximately 3/4 of a mile north of City Hall, south of Woodall Rogers Freeway, and west of IH 345. This is the sign district map. It's in downtown. Here it is, the aerial map and the zoning map. And you can see the star indicating the approximate location on the northwest elevation on the Ross Avenue. This is the customer provided location map. The proposed sign is to be located on the northwest facade facing Ross Avenue. The signs occupy less than 2% of this facade, or 0.2% of this facade. The sign is considered a middle level flat attached sign. And on this, you can see where they are relocating it from this facade to the northwest facade.
Okay.
So they're removing it from this facade, then refurbishing it, and then relocating it to the next facade. These are the sign details. The way it's built is it's got the backer panel, which is non-illuminated. It's got illuminated channel letters, and then the border has got a reverse lit border, which casts a white light onto the backer panel to give it kind of a glow. It's 82.2 square feet, consists of white, cool gray, and olive green colors. The engineering provided. These are pictures of the subject site where it'll be located. Pictures facing northwest on St. Paul and then northeast on San Jacinto. Northeast on Ross, southeast on North St. Paul. And you can see here the sign as it currently sits. Southeast on Harwood, southwest on Ross. And here are some signs around the district. And staff recommends approval.
Okay. Do we have any questions? Murphy or Todd?
That looks pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah. Relocate.
The attachment detail.
On the engineering.
No, on the previous, that one, yeah. So is it within the height of the spandrel, or is it taller than the spandrel? Does it overlap the glass? I mean, that's a spandrel area. Yeah. Go to the existing picture. Yeah.
On that one, you can see it overlapping the glass. So it'll most likely be the same because it's the same construction on this side.
It's just flipping and moving up a little bit.
Correct.
But it's the same sign, just refurbished.
Correct.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
I'll motion to approve. Murphy.
And this is Todd.
Second.
I'll second that motion.
So Murphy motion's approved. Todd seconds. We'll do a roll call vote. Murphy?
Approve.
Todd?
Approved.
And Vice Chair approves as well. Unanimous approval.
Thank you.
Go on to the next case.
Next case is 2410290011. This is an application for a certificate of appropriateness by Josephine Gonzalez of Patterson ID for a 107.3 square foot LED illuminated upper level flat attached channel sign at 2100 Ross Avenue on the northwest elevation. This is also located in downtown Special Provision Sign District, Central Business District, Subdistrict Area 1, in PD 708 Subdistrict 1. These are literally 2 blocks away from each other. The proposed sign is a 107.3 square foot upper level flat attached sign composed of channel letters mounted to aluminum stringers in accordance with engineered drawings on the northwest elevation bearing the name Lantern with a logo. Applicable code sections met are 51A-7.900 downtown SPSD. Again, the purpose statement. Location of the subject site. Location in sign district. And here's our aerial map and zoning map. Also on the northwest elevation fronting Ross Avenue. Proposed sign is being installed on the northwest facade facing Ross Avenue, and you can see the arrow pointing to the approximate location. This sign is occupied less than 0.1% of this facade. This sign is considered an upper level flat attached sign. In these pictures, you can see the existing conditions versus the proposed conditions. The new sign is actually smaller than the existing sign. Here's the sign details. 22 foot by 4 foot, 10.5 inch, 107.3 square feet. It's white faces with black returns on the aluminum stringers, which will be mounted to the facade. This is a nighttime view and an overhead view. And the provided engineering. These are the subject site photos. Northwest on Olive, northeast on San Jacinto, northeast on Ross, southeast on Olive, southeast on Pearl, southwest on Ross, just a stroll around the building, southwest on San Jacinto, northwest on North Pearl. Same signs, same district. Oops. And staff recommends approval.
Any questions? Todd or Murphy?
Nope, I don't have any questions.
Straight.
Is the light white when it's
Yes.
illuminated?
Yes.
Okay. And it's replacing the sign that's already there with a slightly smaller sign.
Correct. New tenant, new sign.
New sign. All right. Do we have a motion?
Sure, I'll motion to approve. This is Todd.
I'll motion to second. Murphy?
Todd motions for approval. Murphy seconds. Do the roll call vote. Murphy?
I approve.
Todd?
Approved.
And the vice chair approves as well. It's unanimous. Unanimous.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Unanimous.
Yes.
And yes. That's here.
So, for the record, on the agenda, I made a typo.
See if that's fair.
Okay, so as I was stating, for the record, on the agenda, I made a typo. And the typo reflects SPSD 23004. However, the location should be correct
Okay.
on the agenda. And I think that will suffice a proper notification.
Okay.
So let me interrupt here. I need to recuse on this. So I'm gonna mute and stop video.
Okay.
Bye, Todd.
So, let the record show that Todd has recused himself.
Thank you. So this is an application SPSD 234004, and it is an application to create the 23rd the 23rd Spring Subdistrict within the Uptown Special Provisions and District on a property zone plan development district 193.
Hey, guys, I hate to interrupt, but I'm not catching the screen.
You're not seeing it?
Bear with me.
Are you seeing it, Mike?
Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, the screen's not up.
Okay, hang on a second.
Thank you.
Got it?
There you go. You're on.
All right.
So this was the first page of the screen. This is the presentation overview as stated in application. The applicant would like to create the 23rd Spring Subdistrict within the Uptown Special Provisions and District on a property zone plan development district 193 Subdistrict 186. And this was proposed to create a sub-district again with an up-down for a new development, which consists of 3 buildings, one 26-story office building and 2 restaurant buildings with a maximum height of 36 feet each. Here is the location, the start marks. The spot again is within the uptown neighborhood. Here is a closer look where it's located. And then here is an aerial that reflects the better location. So this area was replatted, and again, it consists of 3 buildings that are currently being finished. So this is the site photo, so that you can see and have an idea of what is around. This one here is the building. And then the restaurants, I don't know if you can see it, at least right here. So here's a closer view. As you can see, the applicant properly noticed. And these notices are within all. So this is a view from Maple Avenue. It's a closer location. Here is the building being finished, one of them. Now I'm on Cedar Springs Road. I tried to show what it is around. Here is that proposed second building, which will be a restaurant from my understanding. And then this is the surrounding areas. I tried to show that it's compatible land uses. Now I'm on Bookut Street. And then there's a sign. So just across on Bookut Street, there's some residential multifamily buildings, but it's also high density, as you can see from the photos. And then here is the recorded subdivision plat that shows what they're including. And then, so this is the history. The SPSD district was created on August 26, 1987, and it was created to make or to develop the unique characters for and preserve for this particular neighborhood. However, the area has been going through a change. So on Wednesday, January 9, 2019, and this property is City Council approval plan development district to create a 193 sub district 146. This approval altered the architecture upon into a denser urban setting, higher area. Correct me if I'm wrong, but before it was only 4 story structure, and there were office, and then there was underground parking as well. In addition to those changes, then on June 28, 2023, the Dallas City Council approved an ordinance that actually reduced the size of the Uptown Sign District. This ordinance amendment, sections 5187.1501 and 1502 and 1505, as well as 1506, 1507, 1508. The ordinance created the Maple Sub-District in the McKinney Avenue Sign District to allow for plate signs and window art displays within the Maple Sub-District. So then that was removed. So the request is proposed to create that sub-district that will meet the applicant's new development, in that now they're proposing a 26-story office building. As you see, is a glass area, and then they're going to have 2 restaurant buildings with a maximum height of 36 feet, So, so this is what the applicant has issued with. So the current uptown SPSD plastic as an exterior face of a sign is prohibited. So they're proposing for plastic be used for faces of individual channel letters. And then currently no attached signs can be extended above the high point of the building roof. This proposal changes that. And then no attached sign other than a painted apply sign, an upper level flat attached sign, a market sign, or a banner may exceed 30 square feet in effective area. So the applicant is proposing with the conditions attach signs of a facade may exceed 30 square feet with the restrictions as they're stipulated on the conditions. And then no premise may have more than one flat attached sign on each type B facade. So they're proposing to have up to 3 signs per facade. And staff, based on the analysis, staff proposed 23 Spring sub-district within the Uptown Special Provision Sign District is compatible with the surrounding uses within the Uptown neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods. This proposal addresses the Uptown SPSD obsolescence by allowing signage to be commensurate with the surrounding development, and simply signage to facilitate the attraction and retention of potential tenants for the new development. The proposal will not impact public safety as they intend to enhance, preserve, and develop the unique character of Uptown SPSD, will ensure public safety. So staff recommends approval. Any questions?
Yeah. Can you go to the table with the, I think you're about 3 slides. There you go.
Yeah.
Hang there a minute. Just curious. What are the restrictions for the attached signs on the facade? You're allowing more than 30 square feet with restrictions. What does that entail?
Bear with me, sir. Let me look at the. So the applicant on page 9 of the staff report, section flat attached signs. Flat attached signs on type B facades. It says no flat attached sign may project more than 8 inches from a building, except for signs in the 23 Spring sub-district. No premise may have more than one flat attached sign on each type B facade. In the 23 Spring sub-district, the type B facade may have up to 3 signs per facade. It says that no flat attached sign on any type of facade may contain more than 8 words with characters 4 or more inches in height. Words consistent of a character less than 4 inches in height may be used without limit.
Okay, I know those restrictions. So that basically you'd fall under business guidelines?
Yes, sir.
For the attached signs on the facades may exceed 30 square feet, so they'll be going by the percentile?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Any other questions, Murphy?
I think that got me. I'm just curious why that wasn't written in there about following the business code.
A question for staff. The prohibition of plastic signs. Any of the other sub-districts in the area that we've made changes on, did we allow plastic signs?
We did with face faces or metal trim cap.
But it was still, wasn't a full, the ability to do just the plastic sign.
Well, plastic faces, we started allowing,
Okay.
just without the plastic trim cap. We added the restriction.
Okay, so this is also plastic as an exterior face. It would
Right.
be equivalent. Okay.
With the qualifier of individual channel letters. It's not a cabinet.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, David, just so you know, and we're utilizing them as well, as you can do trimless channel letters now so that there's no edging, if you will.
Right.
The plastic face runs all the way to the edge, and much cleaner look for sure. And I'm an advocate.
Okay. And then I guess I want to understand, whenever there's a sub-district created, there's some hindrance of the base sign code. So what's the hindrance in this case? Why? Is it the height of the building is so much taller than everything else in the area? You know,
So
what's the driving factor?
So what the analysis that I took into fact is, yes, so before the land use allowed was 4-story height, and it had a different type of materials for the structure. So now you have this type of building which it is higher. So now for the signs to be placed on this type of structure,
different levels.
the different levels, the materials, the glass. So staff feels that it alter the architecture. So staff feels that the changes for the sub-district, it will still satisfy the intent of is to regulate construction, a new sign, and the alterations of existing signs to enhance, preserve, and develop the unique character of this neighborhood. So by city council allowing the new zoning change
For the density, yeah.
for the density, I think that
Okay, so if, then it's more like something downtown that's taller, right? So
Yes.
in CBD, is what they're asking for comparable to what you would do downtown?
yes, and it's also comparable with other areas that have been changing with downtown and also Victory.
Murphy? You have a motion?
Yeah.
You have thoughts?
I mean, this would deviate heavily from the other. They're just asking for, I was just curious, why are they creating a special sign district as opposed to just going to SSDAC when I'm just trying to figure out.
So on
Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm going like some of this could have been just for such as just 3 buildings that it could gone forward in the SSDAC manner, and I really don't have a problem with it. I'm more curiosity than anything. So if this would have gone to SSDAC under
Are we
the,
losing you, Murphy? Are you still there?
thought I was. Can you not hear me?
He's still here.
It's
I can hear you.
Okay.
Am I back?
I think, Murphy, I was trying to understand as well your question, again, about the need for the actual sub-district.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the only thing I can
I guess it's,
rationalizes that again, the density, the height of this, it's not like the rest of Uptown, it's more like something downtown. So if it was commensurate with what we require downtown, it seems like it would be applicable.
Yes, and also the applicant feels that in order to attract business, because this is a 26-story building and more density, so that they will need to be able to provide the signage
Yeah,
that the companies that are planning
yeah,
to be in this particular building or calling them the reflect,
right.
that they can go ahead and advertise. So for those changes, like currently, what they were like trying to do currently, you cannot do on this particular SPSD, and the applicant feels that these signs are essential to the economic life of their product.
okay. I get it.
Murphy, what do you-
I'm inclined to approve. I will motion to approve.
Okay. I will second, Vice Chair seconds, Murphy, the motion approved, Vice Chair seconds. Take a roll call vote. Murphy
Approved.
and Vice Chair approves, unanimous approval. And there will be a correction.
Yes.
On the document.
Yes.
Before this council.
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay. Do we have any other business?
Just minutes.
Get the pod back on?
I'm back on now.
Did you know?
Wonder if we can, instead of a text message,
Yeah.
jump back on.
Sending a message right now.
It didn't like he's back.
Todd, are you back?
Yep, I'm back.
Oh, he's back, yeah.
All right. I was not here at the last meeting, so Todd or Murphy, have you had a chance to look at the meeting minutes from the previous meeting?
I did, and I saw no problem.
Yeah, I didn't see any
That-
problems.
Let me unmute here
Yeah.
and mute because I don't know what's going on.
Are you hearing me?
Let's try this again.
I approve
There we go.
as written.
Okay.
So no issues with the meeting minutes from the last meeting?
No, they looked correct.
Approved as written.
Then the meeting minutes stand as issued. And it is 10:30.
Damn.
I think they just cut out again. Or is it me?
Yeah, no, I lost them.
It's them.
For sure.
I think they can hear us.
I think they can. Let's tell a dirty joke.